day. Always checking myself out. Waiting for people. Hey, we're live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, please? Hey, Slay Nay. I was gonna say, please let me know in the comments who's here. I'm like 5 minutes late because I was uploading my Game of Thrones reaction, so please check that out. And then my daughter had to do her breathing treatment, so I'm a little late by 5 minutes. Welcome to Geek Chat. This is the Flash pre-show where we're going to discuss. We've been gone for a couple weeks. I've missed the Flash. Tonight is all new. It's back. I think it was off for the Oscars, and then I don't know, some other stuff. Maybe Grant got married. I don't know, but it was off for some reason. So we're back tonight with is it King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, or Gorilla Grodd versus King Shark? I'll get the title right by the time I do the review. Okay, waiting for some more people to join. Slay Nay, do I know you from Twitter? Let me know your Twitter name if I know you. Or do I know you from Instagram? We're live, we're live. I'm so happy to be back. I miss the Flash. I miss this so much. I miss Star Labs. Oh, do I really miss Star Labs? I don't know if I miss Star Labs. But I miss the occupants. Some of the occupants of Star Labs. Now this pre-show, we're going to be talking about Arrowverse news, Arrowverse Flash and Arrowverse news, rumors, spoilers. Whoa, so much has happened since we have been on hiatus. Danielle Panabaker, who plays who plays Caitlin Snow / Killer Frost. I was kind of combining the names. Had, I guess, a Instagram live. On her Instagram, I don't follow her, so I don't know. I think she had an Instagram live where she made kind of a crazy comment where she's like, one of her fans asked her, will she be back next season to direct? And she said in the live, she's no plans to direct next season. I hope they, no plans to direct the rest of this season. I hope they bring me back for next season to direct. Something along that lines. It's on my Twitter account if you want to get the exact quote of what Danielle Panabaker said. But the way she worded that makes me think that Danielle Panabaker might be one of the people that are leaving the show. So it's like, it's been so many rumors. It went from Carlos to Danielle to Tom Cavanaugh, who is Wells. So many different rumors about who's leaving. My money is definitely on Carlos. He's definitely gone. And maybe I hope, oh yeah, I know your Twitter name. And do I think Nora dies? I do not think Nora dies. I saw the other comment. I don't think Nora dies, but she looks like one of the more obvious people to leave because she can't stay on the show forever. She can't stay in the future. They have to have her. So she is maybe one of the obvious candidates of leaving, or maybe leaving right at the beginning of next season. Maybe she'll have like one episode in season 6 and then she's off, kind of like how they did Wally this season. But if Caitlin Snow is out and Vibe is out, that is a big blow to the show and to the fans, for some of the fans. But I think it's time. If you guys have been watching me, this channel, and have been watching my reactions and reviews to The Flash, I think it's time for them to clean house and get some new people in. What do I think the cliffhanger will be? For the episode or for the season? What do I think the cliffhanger will be for the episode or for the season? I'm just so excited. I miss The Flash. It's my favorite show. I cannot wait. It's like less than an hour. But if you're talking about, do I think the cliffhanger of the cliffhanger of the season, I don't know, because the show is all over the place. I don't know if she dies. I just see her going back to the future, Nora. Maybe the cliffhanger could be Joe leaving. I mean, the possibility of so many people leaving is it could be anybody. It could be anybody except Barry and Iris. Everyone else, fair game. Sorry, I'm just gonna put what thoughts on this week's episode. I think this week's episode is going to be, I think this week's episode is just going to be very filler, and they're going to blow all the budget on King Shark and Gorilla Grodd. So I think it's going to be filler. I think Barry and Nora, we already see some pictures. They're going to get knocked out really quick, and it's going to, it's just gonna be a filler episode. Now, as far as if like you're a West Allen fan, I don't think there's gonna be any West Allen moments. It looks like she's gonna be separate from the action, and she's gonna be dealing with Joe because he's coming back. Joe, the actor, did hurt his back, but it seems to he came back. He's back tonight, and he seems to have, he seems to be healthy and back to full working capacity. So it's very up in the air about who could go. Like I said, I mean, it could be Cisco. I really think it's Cisco. He was even asked, the actor who plays Cisco was asked recently at a convention this past weekend if he is indeed leaving, and he just dodged the question. He didn't confirm it or didn't deny it. So oh God, I don't know. It could be Joe, but then if it's Joe, it's like, why even bring in Cecile? What was the point of making Cecile a series regular if you're just getting rid of Joe this season, at the end of this season? It could be Nora, because we all know she has to go back to the future. She cannot stay there forever unless she has a doppelganger. Unless that Nora leaves and then the actress stays on as Nora's doppelganger. That type of situation. Hey, to all the new people joining the chat, I do see you. Please comment below so I can know who you are. Right now we're talking about who could be leaving. I hope no one leaves because it won't be the same. Just let Nora leave. But you don't want to see new blood. Like, I'm tired of seeing Cisco. I'm tired of seeing, Vibe and Killer Frost. They just get knocked the F out. Like, let's see DC Comics has so many characters, you guys. That would be so good on big screen. Like, Supergirl just showed the Hat from New Earth. That's a cool villain. I mean, that was cool to see. I want to see Rocket. I want to see a live-action Bumblebee. I want to see live-action Question. Animal Man. I want to see a live-action Booster Gold. Like, you could bring all those people to Flash if you just let some of these people go. Who do I think will win between Grodd and Killer Shark? King Shark, sorry. Who do I think is gonna win? Baby shark, doo 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 doo. The shark or the gorilla? The shark or the gorilla? The shark or the gorilla? I gotta give it to my man Grodd. I think Grodd's gonna win. I'm calling it right now. I think Grodd is gonna win. I put $5 on it. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Let me know. I said Killer Shark. Is it Shark Week? I don't know. King Shark or Gorilla? Grodd. I think it's gonna go to Grodd, man. That guy's very smart. That gorilla is very smart. I heard they might bring Barry from the movies in a multi-universe crossover. I doubt that. They like to keep DC TV and DCU separate. So I don't see that happening. Hey to everybody that's joining, please comment so I can say hi to you guys. I want to shout out everyone that's joining. I really, really appreciate it. Right now, we were just talking about some rumors and what we think is going to happen on this episode. But can we get to, I just want to jump in to, I don't know, spoiler alert, if you guys saw the episode that Danielle Panabaker will be directing. It's called Godspeed. And we did get an image of the actor in the Godspeed costume, like the stunt guy. We don't know who's playing Godspeed yet, as far as I know. We don't know the actor, but we did get some pictures. Okay, hey, Connor Kent. We did get some pictures of him in the costume. The costume looks amazing. They look like they spent a ton of money to make this costume for Godspeed comic book accurate. I'm here for it. If you don't know the backstory of Godspeed, his name is Arthur. He turns into a villain to avenge his family type situation, all of that, and he got his powers, I believe. I don't know if they changed it. I think he got his powers during one of the Speed Force storms, but I don't know if they changed it or if they're gonna go with that version for the show. Hey, so is Wally ever coming back? Keenan Lionsdale has left it open, saying if you ever need Wally, he's here to do like an episode or two. I don't know. I would love to see Wally. I mean, Kid Flash, Wally West is such a huge part of the Flash comic, like huge, and they did not do him justice. I think, in my opinion, the CW and the Flash show has not honored Wally West from the comics in a good way. They say it's budget. They can't have two speedsters running around, so they knock Wally out or they knock Barry out, and one of them will save the day. But I'm like, if you weren't even gonna if you were gonna give him what he deserves, why did you even bring him on the show? Oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad because Barry and Wally are very smart. They do not need Wells. They do not need Caitlin telling them these things about Speed Force. They know this. They know this already, being connected to the Speed Force. They are very smart. Barry makes his own suits. Barry makes the flash ring. I don't know. Redhead Wally from the Justice League. And you know what's funny? Everyone assumes now, based because, you know, you have a lot of fans that don't know comics, that watch the show, which is fine. But then they'll go back and watch some other stuff. And for the long, I had saw people thinking that the Redhead Flash on the Justice League, in Justice League Unlimited cartoons from back in the day, they just assumed it was Barry Allen. And I'm like, no, that's, you didn't even watch it. That's Wally West. It's not Barry. That's Wally. And they got a little bit upset because they thought Barry Allen on that show, you know, founded the Justice League. So I'm like, wait till you get to the episode where they all take off, you know, reveal their secret identities. And he says I'm Wally West. And I know people got upset about that. And it's like, you're getting confused. You're getting confused watching the Flash show. I remember I would argue with someone about importance of characters. And they were a fake comic book reader, tried to tell me that Harrison Wells plays a big part in the Flash comic. I knew right there you don't read nothing. So it's crazy. But yeah, I grew up watching that cartoon too, as for fun, you know. I love that cartoon. I still go back and watch it. It's on the DC Universe app. So if you ever just, you know, get bored or, you know, catch some good DC animation is far superior than Marvel animation, and it's far superior than actual DC TV that they were putting out. I love DC animation. It's the best. Cisco and Caitlin leaving will make Barry step up. It shouldn't have to, though. He should already know these things. Why is he still asking Caitlin and Cisco about equations and stuff? He's a scientist, he's a CSI, and he's lived in the Speed Force. He should know this stuff. Hopefully, not make him step up, but then that will make the writers think more and will up their game and up their critical thinking skills and writing skills so that Barry doesn't have to rely on them so much. I hope they bring Green Lantern John Stewart. I would love for them to bring Green Lantern John Stewart on the show. They hinted at it in the crossover that John Diggle from Arrow is actually John Stewart on Earth 990. So, I mean, that'd be really cool if they could bring the Green Lantern and we get to see him on the Flash. I mean, that would be amazing. Amazing. It would even be cool if they would, like, somehow tie him into, like, an Iris story, but people went like that. That's just me. That would be amazing. So yeah, we don't know who's really leaving. It's up in the air. It could be anyone. We saw some Godspeed stuff. Danielle Pennebaker said some weird stuff on her Instagram live. Carlos was dodging the question when asked if he is leaving officially from the show. So much going on. Joe is back tonight. King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. I think the show's on for a little bit before its next break. Hopefully. DC animation makes better movies than DC live action movies. Yes, DC animation is number one. Is on top. It's by far the best. I was going to try to watch Black Lightning. I didn't catch Black Lightning last night because I do The Passage, but I saw that Black Lightning's ratings are not that great. So even when I post the Black Lightning videos that I do on my channel, it doesn't get a lot of views. I'm like, that is Supergirl, so no one's really watching it. I'm hoping they bring Black Lightning into the Arrowverse for real, and we get to see those characters cross over with the Flash, and maybe hopefully boost its ratings because it's a good show. I would hate for it to, I don't know, go anywhere. Or especially with Batwoman coming, CW could see Batwoman coming and being popular, and they could maybe either cancel Supergirl, Black Lightning, or Legends, or even Arrow. We'll be just left with the Flash. And so I don't know. We'll see. That was some news about, there's some rumors going about which shows are going to be canceled. Right now they're saying it could be, they didn't mention Black Lightning, but the ratings I saw this week were bad. But they mentioned it could be, CW could be canceling Supergirl, Arrow, or Legends. I don't watch Legends and I don't watch Arrow. I pop in every now and again just so I can know what's going on in case they reference it on another show on Black Lightning or Flash. I was at all CW shows too bad. Arrow Legends just to get in one season. So I mean, I don't know. They even got rid of Vixen on CW Seed, which was good. And I think the Ray had a show on CW Seed, which they don't do anymore. So I'm hoping, you know what I think? Because Greg Berlanti, who does all these shows, he's now doing the DC Universe app shows. So his name is on Titans and Doom Patrol. And those shows, Titans was really good, and Doom Patrol was great. Check out my reviews on my channel, of course, so self-promotion. I'm wondering if they're going to take these shows off the CW and move them to the app, and then that way they could be a little bit more adult. You don't have to worry about kids. They could be a little bit more raunchy. They could curse. They could show sex. They could show violence. They could show all that. I would love to see a more adult Flash, and if that means moving it to the DC Universe app, which I already paid for, I don't mind it. But let you guys let me know what you think about that. Oh my God, what else? It's like so much has happened. The big thing was just like who's leaving, and it's all these unconfirmed reports. But I definitely think it's Cisco, and I'm hoping the second person is Caitlin. All the CW DC shows are already getting another season. Yes, they're getting another season, but they're saying the next season could be the last for Arrow, Supergirl, or Legends because of ratings and things like that. And we'll see in the crossover, Crisis on Infinite Earths is looking like Oliver is going to be the one that sacrifices himself instead of Barry. The Flash is still the #1 show on the CW, still the #1 superhero show. So I don't see it going anywhere. I see it going for maybe, 2 more seasons, maybe to season 10. I don't know. But I can guarantee you all of those people are not staying on for 10 seasons. Carlos is done. You can tell he's done. Even Melissa, who plays Supergirl, looks like she's checked out of her own show. So we'll see what happens. I think they should go to the app so we get some more adult content. Give more for these people and these actors to work with. So the only one that looks sad is Danielle Panabaker. I don't think she maybe wanted to leave, but I think they gave her the axe. I really do. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like her, like Caitlin Snow. I really think, seriously, I don't see the point of her being there, and she looked really sad in that clip that I saw. If you head over to my Twitter. Oh, speaking of Twitter, you can follow me at Big Girl Geek. I go live on Twitter every Tuesday at 8, and I stream the show, Secrets. So if you can't watch it live, or if you have to wait till Netflix, or you have to wait till it is up on the CW app the next day, and you want to watch it live with the rest of us, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can head over to my Twitter. You'll see it there in about 30 minutes or so. How many seasons do you think The Flash will have? Because after The Flash gets canceled, I'll have nothing to watch. Like I just said, I don't know. I think it's on next season. It was renewed for next season, which is 6. I could see it going to maybe 8, and then I'm like, I don't know. Because Grant Gustin, who plays The Flash, looks completely checked out. He doesn't even talk about the show anymore. He just talks about skateboards and his wife. So, Candace, who plays Iris, never talks about the show. Those are the 2 leads. So, the only people that really talk about the show are side characters like Cecile, Caitlin, and Ralph every now and again. We'll talk about the show. So, I don't know. It's the writing. They need to hire back the writers from season 3 and before and bring us back that good content, because season 4 was trash. This season's kind of trash. The story is all over the place. And I'll give you an example. I'm not just saying it's trash just to go along with what other people are saying online, but I'll give you an example. And it makes sense if you think about it. Cicada's dagger has power dampening capabilities, and when a meta is very close to it, they don't have powers. Yet, in the time loop episode that we saw with Nora, he boomerangs his dagger, it comes close to her, but she's able to duck and let other people get killed. She shouldn't be able to move. Explain that to me. And then when they defeat Cicada, he gets hit with his own dagger. He's actually on the ground, and they all just stare at him, and nobody knocks him out or nobody grabs him to bring him back to Star Labs to put him in a pipeline. What is this writing? How is this making sense? We don't need season-long villains anymore if this is the type of writing that you're going to be giving me. I'm sorry. Flash is my favorite show. I've always said, if you follow me on my channel, you know that I say The Flash is my favorite show, but the writing is all over the place this season. I don't know what they're doing in that writer's room. I don't know if all that pizza and coffee that Danielle Panabaker is giving them is just messing them up. They need some structure in that writer's room. They need to figure out what the heck is going on, and they need to keep the story consistent. How can they get tired of playing such a cool superhero? Because they're actors and they like to switch it up. Like, if you ever like listen to actors' interviews, they like to play different people. They like to switch it up now and again. Some of them get bored and tired of doing the same thing. Then, you know, those costumes are tight. The days are long. They're doing all the stunt work. So, you know, and then, like, for example, Jennifer Lawrence, who plays Mystique in the new X-Men movies, was like, she couldn't wait to be done because she got tired of sitting in makeup for hours getting blue. Idris Elba didn't even like doing his stuff in Marvel with Thor. He couldn't wait for his contract to be up. Sometimes they just, you know, they rather, I don't know, they want to do, I guess, more serious work. I personally would love to play a superhero for as long as I could. I definitely, if they want to call me to be Rocket, I'll tell you, I'll rocket my butt on over there and I'll do it. Do you think Caitlin and Cisco leaving will bring Sue or any other character? Yes, that's what I'm saying. If Caitlin and Cisco leave, that opens the door for so many more DC comic book characters that we haven't seen on any of the shows. And I'm talking about Gotham, I'm talking about Titans, Doom Patrol. It opens up the door. We can see Sue and Ralph and their relationship and their characters interact. I said it before, I'm dying to see Booster Gold, The Question, Orion, Bumblebee. I would love to see Bumblebee and Rocket. I would love to see them. Oh my God. We're never going to get like a Wonder Woman. But I don't want to say never because we got a TV version of Superman. Maybe we'll get a Wonder Woman one day. Like, I don't care about D characters. Like, even before they were on the show, like, Killer Frost's a cool villain. She wasn't on my top. Vibe was okay. He was never up here. So I'm kind of over Vibe and Killer Frost. 2 seasons of Elongated Man is cool. The Great Legend 007. You should watch Young Justice. The Great Legend 007. Have you checked out my channel? Scroll through. I'm on Young Justice. I have all my reviews for each of the episodes so far. It's currently on its hiatus. When it's back, I will be continuing to post. I have been on Young Justice since season 1. I've been one of the people campaigning for Young Justice. I love that show. Be sure, please, to check it out on my channel. I have my reviews up there. I love that show. I even have top moments so far for the Young Justice Outsiders. Can we see Prince Brion? Can we see Prince Brion on The Flash? Please? Can we see Tara on The Flash? Come on, all these characters. It will be Katana. Can we see her? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm bringing something up. Sorry. I would love to see Lady Shiva. Or I don't know. I don't watch Arrow. So if some of these characters have appeared, let me know. Can you imagine Nightwing? I'm sure we'll probably see him on Batman. See, that's another thing. I don't know if they're not bringing in these characters because maybe they have these characters planned for Batwoman because she's going to need her characters, her Batman characters. So, top 5 superhero in the Arrowverse. My top 5 superheroes in the Arrowverse. Flash, Superman / Supergirl. It's going to be all the Justice League people. Okay, so it's Flash, Superman, Supergirl. I don't know if that could count as 1 or 2. Can I count Superman, Supergirl as 1, or is that 3? So Flash, Superman, Supergirl. Vixen, who I freaking love. She doesn't get enough to do. And rounding out the top 5 would have to be obviously Kid Flash. So it's very tight. That's why I wish they could open it up. There's so many great characters. If Superman and Supergirl could count as 1 because they are identical, just the male and female version of the same character, and that opens me up to 1 more, I would have to say, I don't watch Arrow and Legends. I don't watch Legends anymore. I've never watched Arrow, so I don't know who he has on there. So, let's see. I said Superman, Supergirl, Flash, obviously Kid Flash, Vixen, and they make them so weak. Martian Manhunter. but they make all the characters weak. Like, I had such high hopes for when they said they were going to make James Guardian. I was very excited. I like Guardian. He's, you know, he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's cool. He's right in there with the Justice League, and they played him out. They played him out. When is the last time we seen James suit up as Guardian? I mean, come on. Why would you introduce Guardian and not use him? Okay, so I count him as one. So yeah, it's Flash, Superman / Supergirl, Kid Flash, Vixen, and Martian Manhunter. And Martian Manhunter, oh my god, you guys. I don't know if you guys read the comics, the people that are in here. So please don't base your knowledge solely off what you see Martian Manhunter do on Supergirl. He's way more powerful than that. I'm just saying. Way more powerful. So I'm hoping on Batwoman we get to see, like I said, Katana, Lady Shiva, basically everyone from Young Justice. Rion, Tara, all of them. I'm hoping we can see, God, why is his name escaping me? Why can't I think of his name right now? Geoforce. Lord Jesus. I can't think of Geoforce. I had Geo, but I can't think of the rest of it in my head for some reason. I would love to see Geoforce. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't know. Would I like Ragdoll to make a comeback? I thought Ragdoll was so cool. The actor that plays him, I saw him on America's Got Talent like seasons ago when he first showed up, and then they said that he had got the role to play Ragdoll, and I was like, perfect. Ragdoll was really cool. Really cool. And we didn't even really get to see Ralph fight him because Iris had her big moment jumping off the building, which I loved. But I wish they had cut some of that other stuff so we could see. How do you think The Flash will finally end? Oh, Lord. I was going to say with Crisis, but they'd have shocked me, and Crisis is in a few months. I really thought The Flash was going to end with Crisis. I was like, it's going to end with Crisis, and he's going to disappear in 2024. That's how I thought it was going to end. So I have no idea now because they upped my timeline. They upped my game. They changed the game on me. They flipped the script. I swear to God, I was like, it's going to be Crisis. He's going to sacrifice himself, and that's how the show's going to end with him leaving. But I don't know now. Switch it up to some Supergirl news. Hey, Augusta, what do you think of Manchester Black? I love Manchester Black. I was just saying earlier, I don't know if you hear it in the chat, but like people aren't really giving Supergirl its due. Like it's just the ratings, and even when I post the my review on my channel, it doesn't get a lot of views, and I'm like, oh, Supergirl is okay. It's okay. It's not great, but has Supergirl really ever been great? Like even back when it was on CBS when I was watching it, I was like, oh man, I don't know if this show's gonna last, but I enjoy it because I'm a nerd. Maybe you're right, they're just trying to trick us. I don't know. I love Manchester Black. I think he's a great villain. He's better than Agent of Liberty. And everyone's saying Supergirl's issue is that it's very political. I don't mind it. I don't mind it being political. I mean, it's very in your face. But, I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. No, it hasn't. Yeah, it's never been great. I mean, the first episode was cool. And then I remember the first episode when it aired on CBS got a ton. It was like the #1 show. A bunch of people watched it, obviously, because they want to see the first episode. And then the ratings kept going down from there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this show, man. I don't know. But I enjoy it. And I don't know if I enjoy it just because Superman is such a dear character to my heart that I don't know if I'm it's like I'm forcing myself to watch it, you know? It's funny, all the actors are from Glee. Yeah, they are from Glee. But it's like, I want Supergirl to do great because I love Superman. I even love Supergirl. If I can bring out my DVD collection, I have Supergirl from the 70s DVD. I'm like in the minority. I love that fucking movie. Like, it's so cheesy that I love it. And it was so cool to see her come on and guest star as Kara's adoptive mom, the original Supergirl. I mean, I was Supergirl maybe like 4 times for Halloween growing up. So, I mean, I love Supergirl, Superman. Can we give her the age of Olivia? No, this guy, yeah. What's the difference between Supergirl and Power Girl? Power Girl is a different version of Supergirl. She's like an older, like more mature version of Power Girl from another Earth, but basically the same. I don't know if you clone or doppelganger or whatever, but yeah, they're she's Supergirl, but just like older, basically, is the easiest way I guess I could put it. So they both are Kryptonian, they have the same powers, she's just more mature. Opinions on Dream Girl, Dreamer, or whatever her name is. It's Dreamer. And I said this in one of my reviews because I was not too familiar with her character. I had to do a refresher course. I'm like, she has to have more stuff than just dreaming. Like, what kind of superhero is that? And they gave her, if you watch the last episode, she has astral projection and she can shoot stuff out of her hands. So, I mean, that's cool. I'm cool with it. It's new blood. Like I'm saying, Supergirl does it. Win is gone. And they brought in Brainy and they brought in Dreamer. I don't understand why the Flash is holding on to this cast so damn tight. If you think about it, we have Joe, he's a detective. We have Ralph, is a detective. Yes, he's an elongated man, but he's still a detective. And then we have Wells, Sherlock Wells, who's a detective. Why do we need 3 detectives on one goddamn team? Do you think Supergirl will hook up with Brainy? I want Supergirl with Brainy so bad because that's comic book canon. I'm one of those people that likes to kind of stick to the comics when it comes to relationships because it's like, just do it because we know it's going to happen. Just fucking do it. And if you remember Justice League Unlimited, when they got rid of Supergirl on that show, she left to the future to go be with Brainy. And it's like, that's how the story is. Like, obviously want Kara to leave. You know Supes won't like it though. I don't want Kara obviously to leave the show, but if you brought Brainy there and you got rid of Mon-El, isn't it obviously to put Brainy and Kara together? Why is he like going on dates with Mia? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Just do it. Just like the Flash. Just like you put Iris with Eddie, then you put Barry with Patty and Linda. And Linda, we should have been with Wally. That was a whole fucking cluster mess up. They messed that up. Just put Barry and Iris together and get on with our lives. Like, I don't need that unnecessary drama. You know what I mean? But it is the CW. They love that teenage drama crap. I kind of like, honestly, I am still holding out. I'm going to contradict myself here a little bit. I like James and Kara. I don't think they were given enough shot. Back in the first season, like, we watched an entire season of the first season of Supergirl of Kara pining after James. Finally gets him. They move it to the CW and it's like, no. I'm like, but we watched the whole damn season of her trying to get with this guy. Can we get some type of payoff for that? If you were to choose Brainy or Win, who would you choose? Oh my God. Like, to be Kara's boyfriend or just like in general? They're so cute, both of them. They're such good characters. I probably have to go with Brainy, just because I know him, I know his character more. I would go with Brainy. Hey, Wendy! I have to go with Brainy, just because I know his character more, and I don't know. Yeah, I have to go with Brainy. He's just very smart. He's very, very smart. He doesn't have like, you know, he can like shoot lasers out of his hands. He doesn't have anything like that, no. He can fight because of his intellect, so yeah. I would choose Brainy. Brainy and Kara. Brainy and Kara forever. That's what I would choose, so. Yeah. What's up? Hold on. You know, sorry, my daughter. When was cool, I like Brainy better. I won't be upset if one doesn't come back. Me neither. It's not really needed. Sorry. It's like the Flash. It's like they write themselves in this corner. You don't need all these super smart people. I don't get it. In general, yeah, I would go with Brainy over Win. I'm still mad. I'm still mad that they made James Guardian and he don't do anything. If you could choose if you could choose Brainy's brain or Supergirl's powers, would you? Oh my God, Supergirl! Are you kidding me? Oh, it's my. I still to this day, just like last week, I had a dream that I was her. I had a dream I was Supergirl. Like, are you kidding? This was like last week. I woke up very satisfied. Like, I had all her powers. I was flying around saving people. It was great.
Wow.
Hi, Ariana.
Hi, guys. We got 7 people in the live chat. So, guys, since we have like
8 people.
Oh,
look, Ariana shows up and all you guys show up. Oh, because it's Ariana's friend. Okay.
Oh.
That's what it takes, is to show Little Girl Geek. And they all come for Little Girl Geek.
Yeah, guys. So, if you're part of this live stream, hi, I'm Little Girl Geek, and this is Big Girl Geek if you don't know. And we have our own little Instagram page going on, the Geeky Family, with Mr. Not a Geek at all, but he's doing his own thing, whatever. We have our own Instagram page at Little Girl Geek and at Big Girl Geek. And don't forget to like this live stream before it's posted. And we're also going to go live on
Twitter.
Yeah, we're going to go live on Twitter for the Flash. So, after, I'm going to change it to my Flash shirt, and then make sure to go on Twitter so you guys can check out the live that we're going to do about the Flash. And on the commercial breaks, we're also going to talk with you guys about how it's going. So stay tuned for that. You're just like so happy, like.
Yeah, you're right. This girl's crazy. Alright, so yeah, I would love to have Supergirl's powers. Can you imagine flight, super strength, lasers out of your eyes, breath? You are a star. She's the star of the show. She's just the star of the show.
Yeah, but it would be really cool to have Supergirl's powers. Like, you can fly. You can have the lasers, like she said.
Remember when the Flash raced Supergirl? Yeah, and they took that. And that's the problem with Supergirl. That's Superman's story. So they had to take a lot of Superman's stories to fit Supergirl. And yes, in the comics, the Flash wins. He is faster than Superman and Supergirl. Because they gotta give him something. You can't have Superman and everything, and then, you know, the Flash. So the Flash it is complicated. The Flash is faster than Superman / Supergirl. He wins that race. Now, I also do on my channel, it's called Battle It Out, where I put comic book characters with similar powers against each other, and it could be a villain and a villain, a hero and a hero, and a hero and a villain. And the first Battle Out that I did, I'm actually doing another one, which is Thor versus Aquaman. I did Superman versus Wonder Woman, and I chose a winner. And in the video, I display, you know, I talk about all of Superman's powers and what he can do, all of Wonder Woman's powers and what she can do. I put them together, and I choose who I think, solely based on my opinion, who would come out on top. I did Superman versus Wonder Woman, which is like the mother of all battles. And in my opinion, well, first, before I say who I thought won, if you have not watched the video, I want to know, let me know in the comments, who do you guys think will win in that battle? Superman versus Wonder Woman. Who wins? Let me know in the comments. I'll wait. 15 minutes till showtime, actually, also. Who do you think will win Superman versus Supergirl if they don't hold back? I'm actually saving that because I think I'm going to do a video on my channel about that. So stay tuned for that.
So make sure to be subscribed to Big Girl Geek and press the notification bell so you can get notified when she makes that new video. And I also posted a new video on my channel, Little Girl Geek, about how I made a new book. It's called Superman is Missing, so make sure to check that out.
Yes, Ariana's writing a book series. Can you believe it? And illustrating it herself. It's called Superman is Missing. So if you go to her YouTube page, you can check out her book, the first part of her book.
And it's just book 1. I'm making like 5 more books. Because, basically, it's about where Superman, like, I'll just get the book.
No, let them go to your channel and see. Superman would win. Who thinks Superman would win? Superman versus Wonder Woman or Superman versus Supergirl? I'm leaving that for, I don't know. Should I leave it for a video or should I let you guys know now who I think will take that crown?
So this is the book. I finished it yesterday.
Batman beat up Superman and they still BFF. This is part 1 of her book. I'm going to show it to you guys. This is part 1 of her book that she's writing. We're going to get it published, hopefully. Make it a real book. So you guys can see. She's writing her story and drawing her illustrations. Superman is Missing. Cop you a copy. Yes, Marcio, what's up? Big fan of the Flash. Good. We're going live on Twitter in about 15 minutes, you guys. But yes, Superman versus Wonder Woman. I chose Superman for that battle. I think Superman will beat Wonder Woman. Superman versus Supergirl, I would give it to Superman. Because I believe Superman has had longer time to train. He's been on Earth longer than Kara. He's had time with his powers more. But and he's quote unquote older. So I don't know. Superman versus Supergirl, Superman. Superman versus Wonder Woman, Superman. My next one is going to be Thor versus Aquaman. Who you guys think is going to win that one? Let me know in the comments. I'll post that soon when I have time. My schedule's crazy. I do The Passage, I do The Flash, I do Black Lightning, I do Supergirl, I do Doom Patrol. Those are all the scheduled videos that I do. So, Batman vs. Arrow. You're like asking me for predictions, and I have these videos planned, so I really don't want to give it away because I would love to see you guys. I would love for you guys to come and actually watch the videos that I'm making in regards to that. In the anime movie, Superman beat Supergirl. Yeah, and on the TV show they make it Supergirl beat Superman, but it's Superman. So, yeah.
Got my Flash shirt on. Guys, I'm like so excited for the Flash. I don't know.
It's my dog.
But the last episode, we made like a Twitter reaction that was like 2 weeks ago, and I'm not sure if any of you seen it, but we didn't really enjoy the episode that much because she just kept doing the same thing without telling them in the beginning like what was happening. So I didn't really like that.
Oh yeah, Superman wins over Aquaman for sure. Yeah, so Superman was over Aquaman for sure. So
Molly has a lot of posters out here.
I do have a lot of posters. Alright, so the show's about to start in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everyone for coming to this pre-show discussion regarding the Flash and Arrowverse. So Superman versus Hulk, that's a good one. So please, I'm going to wrap this up because I have to get it going live on Twitter so I can get the people that follow me on Twitter ready to watch the show. So I have some people that watch the show on Twitter, and I know they're expecting me. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys. I do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when the show is new. When there is a new episode of The Flash, we do a pre-show discussion, so we can discuss The Flash, of course, and all the Arrowverse shows and any superhero stuff that you want to talk to me about. And if you enjoy this, I humbly ask that you do subscribe to the channel. I'm at 230 something the last time I checked. Goal is 300 for this month. So please do that solid and subscribe. So head over to Twitter, same name, Big Girl Geek with a U, if you want to watch the show and discuss the show live.